So EA have released the 80 plus 1 of 4 player picks. You need 2 rares and 5 commons to complete this as a minimum, right? And I know I normally do a how to grind, and I just want to make sure you understand this from the start. You can grind those player picks the exact same way as the team of the season crafting. But hear me out. I honestly think you should skip the player picks this week. Now, I know the title will be something slightly clickbaity, but I wanted you guys to really understand and make sure you don't miss out. Now, the reason why I say this, at the minute in time, there are no team of the seasons in pack. At the minute in time, there are cards that are in packs and promos, what we have, that are going to be completely miles behind the power curve. And if we head over to Footbin really quickly, we can see that the 80 plus player picks coming in around, let's say 3,000 coins, right? And then we have ourselves the crafting, which is on the next page. And you'll see here, in terms of pricing, it's 3,600. For an extra 600 coins, you get yourself a huge difference back. The difference being is, yes, this one here offers you a 1 of 4. You can choose 1 player 80 rated or higher. Or for an extra 600 coins, you can get 5 players back at 77 rated or higher. So, in my opinion, if you're going to grind these player picks, there's still nothing against it. You can save these for team of the season. They are there for 1 week. But the crafting, these ones here, are just, in my opinion, are just so far supreme. Now, you're probably wondering, what is the difference? We need 2 rares, and then we need 2 more extra gold commons to get this done. That is the difference. So 2 extra gold commons, hence the 600 coin price, instead of having 2 rares and 5 gold commons altogether. So in my opinion, and if you guys want to listen to it or not, it's completely down to you, I would actually skip the player pick and solely focus on this crafting. Now, with that in mind, let me just show you that I am doing this myself, so I'm not waffling, if you want to call it that, and I'm not tearing you away from doing what you want to do. So in my packs here, you'll see I've got 241 of these crafting saved. These will be getting to 1,000 plus by the time team of the season's here. And then I'm crafting the rest of 83 times 10s, the 82 times 10s, etc. But I am solely focusing on the crafting. I'm not going to be doing anything else. And you can see here at this minute in time, it's going to be the perfect way to explain it. So we're going to pretend the crafting's a player pick for you guys that want to grind it. But if you don't want to grind the player pick, you can still use this method to grind the crafting altogether. So use this either way. Now you can see here, instantly, I go to 81 rated because I've got nothing left in my club because I've been grinding it, right, every single day. So I've got my 2 gold cards here, my gold rares, and now I need the rest common. Now, if I show you in my club, you'll see here in my club under common, I have literally that, nothing else. And I have been putting in all of these players every single day to do it. So I'll do that for this video now, and then I'll explain to you how I build up even more gold commons and how I can get myself more of the crafting, or in this case, an argument, player picks. So as always, the first thing you want to do is your daily login. That's going to be 1 bronze. Once you've done that, you can then start doing your daily silver. Pop in 7 silver cards into this. That's going to give you almost 140 silvers back because you get 14 each time. I know it's not 10 altogether, but close enough without working the maths out. And then what you can do is pop in your silvers that you get from those 7 packs into this. So quickly here, squad builder, we're going to go down to silver. We're going to set this low to high, ignore, and then make sure it's on all, because in case you have any storage. And then you could do it this quickly. Bang, it's done. Don't worry about League SBCs. Don't worry about any of that. We're just solely focusing on Team of the Season. We can build our club back. Now, once it's built, we'll head back over to the store. And then in the store, you'll have this grind pack. There's a 7 gold commons and 3 rares. Now, instantly, you could put them into player picks if you want to. That's a perfect scenario. Or you could take my advice and go into grinding and pop in all of these cards here into grinding and just ignore the League SBC. This is specifically if you're just grinding 80 plus player picks or the crafting, nothing else. Reason being is, if you know how to grind the menus properly with bronzes and silvers, etc., if you haven't seen my video on how to do that from scratch, then you can just build these like non-stop, basically, every single day. So we have a TOTS crafting. You can see here we've got the gold cards in. Now, if I go to my club and just go low to high, go to gold, we've got ourselves these extra commons. So we can just go straight away, put these in, and then we just rinse and repeat that every single day for the next week, because the player picks are there for a week. And you will have yourself, at least as a bare minimum, 25 player picks or 25 crafting every single day. The reason being is you may be a little bit short on silvers, but I've done a video on that anyway. But because we have, where is the SBC? This one here. We have 25 of these every single day. You can get silvers by doing the icon SBCs, by basically submitting in the bronze rares to get silvers back. So you can get silvers that way. You can even get silvers from doing the daily bronzes. or in this situation, just the bronze upgrade in itself, where you submit in 11 bronze cards and you get 2 silvers. But you can still do that and build it up. But you want to basically aim for, let's just say, worst case scenario, if you get 7 of these, you have no silvers in your club whatsoever. You can still get 8 of these, which means you still get a minimum of 8 player picks every single day. Or again, 8 crafting every single day. So again, back into here because I've been grinding it anyway. Go back to squad builder, set that to silver, already set up. Press Y or triangle, submit, bang. Next one's done. Go back to the store, open up that pack. All those gold cards will then go into the crafting. And after 2 crafting, so let's say we've done that process twice, using this method, you then have 10 gold cards, 77 plus or higher from the crafting. So the 5 times 77 pluses. You have 2 of them, which is 10 cards, or you have 2 cards from the player pick. So I just think, so we get an 87 team of the week out of that, the chances. But I'm just saying, like, in general, like, these player picks I would strongly avoid as of right now. I know people are going to disagree and go, well, I've got these crazy cards out of it. EA just want to get rid of all of your gold cards. If you want to be the most efficient, the best way is this way. Like I say, you can get 5 times 77 plus. Do that twice. That's 10 gold cards. When the premium Premier League upgrades come out or premium League upgrades come out that need 11 gold rares, you're going to have 2 of those packs are going to give you 10 of them straight away. So you're already in a really good position, which can then just help you keep building upon that and getting more cards back to complete the League SBCs. That's why I'm not worried about the League SBCs as of right now. If you want to learn this a little bit more in depth, we do have a membership program on the channel. There's also a Discord and etc. But right now, solely focus on the crafting, where you get the 5 times 77 pluses. Ignore the player picks. For an extra 600 coins, you get yourself 4 more players. Yes, you can't choose them, but quality over quantity does not apply right now. We are looking for team of the season. We are waiting for team of the season. You want to have more. You don't want to have less in this situation. If it was beforehand and we had a crazy promo on right now, I'd be like, yeah, fair enough. Okay, do the player picks. But if you want my opinion on it, you guys listen or don't listen, it's down to you. I would avoid these player picks like the plague as of right now and just keep focusing on these crafting. Get this number up as high as you can. If you do this every single day till Premier League Team of the Season, which is in 2 weeks, you will have at least, if you manage to do all 25 every day, you're going to have more. But let's say 15. You will have about 150 of these packs ready to go, which means you'll have 150 times 5 of gold cards that can be recycled round. I know it's a bit of a different video, and I apologize if you guys wanted to solely know how to grind the player picks. But if you go back and watch my how to complete the crafting, it's the same method. Hopefully this helps, clears up a little bit, and I'll catch you in the next video.